Alright, VYG, we are back today with our series Better Than Google. And we are back with those who are missing from last week. You know, they were not here with us, but they are back, guys. And as usual, Sister Cannon, what is episode today? Number, by the way?
The episode is 31.
Yeah, he was, he was ready. That's the reason why he just brought the right answer here. But yeah, then so Sister Isaac, you have been traveling all these weeks. You went to a far place here. But tell us here, what is the answer, the question for today?
So VOG, the question for today is it okay to give up?
It looks like I might say the right question. Yeah, that's the question for today, guys. Is it okay to give up? You know that's something. You know that when someone they feel to give up, they just say, I want to give up. I'm gonna throw the towel. You know that normally what leads someone to have the feeling to give up, it is called failure. It's like when you failed in something and you're not able to cope with the pain of that failure, the best option is to say, I quit, I give up, I can't do that thing, it's too hard for me. But Rinesh, to give up should not be even an option because everybody can fail. Life's not made of only success. There'll be many times that the person they will fail.
Yes, Pastor. And given if you fail in a situation, that doesn't make you a failure. Maybe if you, let's say you were planning, you were trying to achieve something and you didn't get it. Well, what you can do, simply you can do is learn from it and do better. Because by giving it up, you won't achieve it. Sooner or later, if you keep on trying it, if you have the determination, you will receive it, you'll get it.
Yeah, I believe that when we speak about failure, to give up, let us take the idea of riding a bicycle. I believe you know how to do, right?
Yes, boss.
Then, let us have this idea because, when someone is trying to learn how to ride the bicycle, that person will fall many times. And it does not mean that the failure that person just had because they tried to ride the bicycle and they fell. It does not mean that you'll never be able to ride the bicycle. What will impede you to maybe never ride the bicycle, it is if you give up on that moment.
Yes, Pastor. In the example of riding a bicycle, you have to go again and again. You have to be persistent. You can't just give up in halfway, or else you'll never be able to learn how to ride a bicycle, Pastor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is important, right, that you keep trying. Because if this person they failed once, they need now. They got the bicycle. They try to ride and they fail. Then they should to get again and try it again, right?
Yes, Pastor. If they give up halfway learning how to ride the bicycle, it won't be beneficial for them because they won't know how to ride the bicycle. They won't have the skill inside of them.
Yeah, they need to keep trying, insisting, because that is important. If a person just give up, Isaac, as they try to ride the bicycle, I believe you know right, how to ride the bicycle.
Yes, I know.
Then, how many times did you fall?
I could say Pastor a million times.
Million times? My goodness, then today you don't know how to ride the bicycle, right? But yeah, that's it. But you fail many times until you learn, and that's important, right? It's like your failure is part of your achievements.
Yes, Pastor. I believe at one point in our lives, we all have failed in something. We all have given up in something. You gave an example, Pastor, the bicycle, but it can be even in your education, your exams. We all have failed at maybe an exam and a test. Sometimes we fail to fulfill some responsibilities that were given to us, maybe at home or at our workplace for those who are working. And Pastor, just what you were saying, a failure is not someone who is always failing or who is always giving up. Failure is that person who stops trying, but he gives up easily.
Yeah, as you said, right? Just rephrase. A failure is not a person, right, Rinesh?
Yes, Pastor. There's some famous names, where they had their failures, and today they were able to achieve their goals. Just think for a few minutes or seconds, if they didn't, push themselves to achieve or to get back up from their failures. A good example can be in the sports. There's this name. His name is Messi.
He won't say, right? We're gonna have this moment now.
Yes. So, Pastor, that person, he had so many finals, and people criticized him so much, even to the point where he was thinking of quitting. And he was named as one of the greatest, professions player in his game, in his sport. But so many people criticized him, Pastor. So many people. People say, captain telling him so many things, was saying he won't be able to do it, this and that. But at the end of his age, he was able to achieve it. Now going on to another person. His name is...
Yeah.
Yes, Pastor. So, he's not in the sports industry, but he's someone, I would say, in the tech industry. He's someone, he kept on pushing himself. I believe at a point he reached success early in his career, but he kept on pushing himself. Now reaching on that high level, he had failures for sure, but he kept on pushing. Now if he decided to, just say, okay, I failed, maybe I'm not able to reach that point, maybe it's for a reason, but he kept on pushing himself. Today he's able to grow and, and be even inspiration to some people.
Yeah. Then you see, right, they failed, but they achieved something there. And that is the point. And I believe for those that you mentioned there, the first one, he's very famous, right? Because you can see his picture there in the social media, in many stores as well. They even have products. People even have them in their wallpaper in the phone as well, because they're very famous, right?
Yes, Pastor.
But they did not give up, and there's the point here for you to understand. You failed once, and if you just give up, you never know what would happen if you would not give up. Then it's important, BWG, that you understand it's not okay to give up. We can say this already to you. It's clear. It is not okay to give up. However, if you go to Google says the following. Is it okay to give up? Then it says, giving up doesn't always make you a bad person or a failure. Well, I won't say that if you give up, you're going to become a bad person. But I'm going to say to you that if you give up, you just end up failing, because, as I said before, you will never know what you are capable of if you just give up. Right, Isaac? Because despite all the situations, all the setbacks, BYG, you have a talent. You are able to become something great. You are able to achieve something great. But if you give up when you fail at once, when you just did not manage to do something, you never know what you are really capable of.
Yes, Pastor, because everyone, Pastor, has a potential, Pastor, and if Pastor, they keep on failing, they keep on giving up, they won't know their potential. And Pastor, I was trying to say earlier, I couldn't rephrase it, but I got it now. When a person gives up or fails, Pastor, it doesn't mean that he's a failure. He or she only becomes a failure when they stop trying.
Yeah, that's it. They don't stop trying. Many people nowadays, they become successful not because they never failed, but I can say to you, they failed many times, but they keep pushing themselves forward. They keep trying and try and try until they reach. And it is interesting to realize something, guys. If everyone who tried once would give up, today would be living a cave again. Today, all of us here would be living a cave, right? Caveman, or everybody. No light, no phone, no internet, no airplane, no table, nothing. We'll be a caveman. Because for us to reach this point here, someone tried, failed, and they tried again, failed again, but tried again until they get there. It's like even when it goes about the airplane, Rinesh. Have you read fly, right? You had.
Pastor, when I was really small.
Okay, then think about this. Today we are able to go from one country to another one in a few minutes or even a few hours. But imagine that an airplane that is very heavy, I believe tons, is able to fly. But to be able to fly, someone tried and failed many times.
Yes, Pastor. I believe that that person had given up. Maybe we had to swim across the ocean, Pastor, to reach our destination.
Here. Then, even the phone that we have here, someone once tried, failed, but they keep insisting until they reach what they want to reach. I don't know if you are from those days. I'm not yet from those days because I just remember because I saw some articles on the internet when the phone would be very big. Okay, we'll show you a picture here. Let us show a picture. It's better you hold it there, Isaac. Yeah, that thing there. Look at the size that phone, cause it to be something large, something huge. And imagine that person carry that thing there with them, wherever they go. And today the phone becomes small and small and small. With the phone you can do so many things. You can record videos, you can make a live, you can do so many things that thing. But someone tried many times and failed, but they did not give up. Then VYG, take this with you today. Don't give up. Whatever you face, whatever you're going through, whatever may be the situation you face, if you are feeling to give up, we say to you, do not give up. Keep trying, keep trying. Because if you keep trying, you're going to reach it there. Because even Jesus taught us, he said, he teach the following words, ask and it shall be given to you, knock and it will be open, and seek and you find. In other words, persevere, insist, try until you get there. The VYG doesn't matter what you are facing. Keep trying because remember, you are not a failure. Failure is not a person and you are not a failure. You can get there if you keep trying and trying, okay? That's the reason why it's important for you even to join the VYG. Maybe you're someone that you're watching us now all the time, but you have been always quitting or giving up in your life. Then join the VYG because in the VYG, you're going to learn how to grow, how to reach your full potential. That's the reason why it's so important you to join us, maybe in a Sunday Live or in our real talk that takes place every single week. And I'm sure that you will become a better version of yourself. Okay? Then that's it for today. Before they go, Canon.
Make sure to like,
Comment.
And share.
Yeah, and above all, don't give up, keep going, and you're gonna see that great things will happen in your life. So VOG, that's it. Take care and may God bless you.